Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Miami with the basketball. To Waiters. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Ah, rocking the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Nice finish at the rim.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dragic matched up with the two-time MVP. To Butler. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Dragic to Waiters. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To Thompson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Heat with the possession. Great pass to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Pass stolen by Miami. Dragic to Butler. Turns and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
The pass set it all up.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Butler to bring it up. The score 10-8. Short jumper stays out. The drive right to the basket. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 4. Good start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Dragic into the front court. 10-all is our score. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Good. Off a spin.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Changes coming from both sides right now. It's Golden State basketball. Knocked loose. Heat get control.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Butler. To Randolph. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Zach Randolph at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And he makes them both. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Green. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Thompson. Shot from in close, no good. It was right there. 1 quarter down with the Heat in front. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Entering the game for the Heat, number 7.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
I'll say this. Great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Randolph to Dragic. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
He'd have the basketball. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Udonis Haslem, a couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Pass stolen by Miami.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Dragic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This league that should be put on alert status. Or that attempt can still be a poster.
Zach Randolph tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Randolph. Knocks it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. Rises for the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Dragic.
2 minutes left in the second.
Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Push it, push it, push it.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Dragic. And scores. Strong take.
The assist from number 7.
To Alec Burks. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Dragic. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Dragic with it. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Screen coming. Trey Burke against the native of Sweden. Dragic. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Heat with the lead.
All right, back to the second half.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we replay here in the third. Dragic into the bucket. To Butler. Dragic. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Short jumper misses. Waiters against Klay Thompson. To Dragic. To Butler. And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Thompson. Pass stolen by Miami.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Butler for 2. Jimmy Butler. He's now 5 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Easy path to the rim.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Butler knocks it down from mid-range.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Kelly Olynyk swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. And look out.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Dragic, down low for Leonard. To Butler. Off the assist.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Butler, guarded by Klay Thompson. Willie Cauley-Stein, able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
For three, and Green able to pull down the rebound. The monster stuff.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Driving right to the basket. Draymond Green, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Miami's got it. They'll get it down to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserve.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Golden State. Entering the game.
Russell into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. He finishes off the 3-point play. And now it's a 3-point contest. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Dragic to Butler. Gets a look, can't hit. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Able to convert on both free throws. Miami with the basketball. And Jimmy Butler doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second one as well. Leonard's shot won't go down. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Can't connect on the first free throw. knocks down the second after missing the first. They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on...
The Warriors emerged victorious after a tight finish. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the one's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lin with it. They trail by 2. Jaren Jackson to Jackson. And scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. To Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Josh Jackson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Grizzlies own the basketball. Jaren Jackson to Jackson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Has a look. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Curry into the front court. His team up by 1. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That's how you defend. Green. Shot from the lane won't go. Lin with it. Down by 1. To Howard. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Easy path to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Grizzlies ball. Lin to Jackson. Willie Cauley-Stein tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
To Jeremy Lin for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Cauley-Stein. Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Lynn to Jackson. Off the assist. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game.
Number 20, Josh Jackson.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 45, Tyler Zeller.
Tyus Jones takes aim at Steph Curry.
For Golden State.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Valanciunas. And the Warriors have the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Jones with it. Leads one. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Valanciunas. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. And the basket good at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Curry to bring it up. They're down 3. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Valanciunas. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Warriors have the basketball to Alec Burks. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Anderson. Here comes the screen. Jones. Green always looking for the steal. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. Kyle Anderson against the former Cougar. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry with the basketball. Down 2. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Anderson. Tyus Jones here against Steph. Curling inside. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Lays it up and in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jones with it. Down just a couple. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Draymond Green. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Alec Burks. It's a big finish.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Jones with it. Down 6. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The assist from number 10.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. Draymond Green pins it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Number 10 to the line, shooting 1.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
The Warriors dominated this matchup from the open. And that concludes
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Memphis with the rock to Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson. Good look that time, but off the mark.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Lynn takes aim at Steph Curry. Great feed. Superman, Dwight Howard. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And he hits.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Josh Jackson. Warriors have it. Dwight Howard sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Lynn to Howard.
Golden State foul to number 30, Stephen.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Curry. Gets it in the left corner. Cauley-Stein. Shot from in close. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lynn with it. His guys down big. To Jackson. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Turns and slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, That's when plays like this occur.
And for the latest trivia question, and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky
Lynn to Jackson. Draymond Green with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Memphis, they've got it. Lynn to Howard. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lynn with it. Down a bundle. To Howard. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jeremy Lin at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Cauley Stein to Shaun Livingston. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication.
Got a piece of it. Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Time for some new personnel into the game. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And count the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen.
Here comes screen. Here comes screen. Here comes screen.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Short jumper stays out.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Lynn. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Double team, double team, double team.
All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
It's Grizzlies ball. Lynn matched up with Livingston. To Valanciunas. Oh, he got a piece of it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Lynn to Howard. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Number 45, Tyler Zeller.
Warriors basketball. Russell.
Got him. Give me stance. Coming. Give me stance.
Dwight Howard. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Howard to Lynn. Fires the 3. And it's Cauley Stein with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
From long range, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Jeremy Lin. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Lin. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
He throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Anderson. Knocked loose. Flushes it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Out of bounds for call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Grizzlies at the controls right now. to Kyle Anderson. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Russell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. And the finish, slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Crowder, defended by Draymond Green. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 5 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Memphis with the rock. Anderson rocking the rim. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Spins and scores. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.